in here.
We are live. Make sure that they can hear us. Hello, everybody. What's cooking? We're going to find out. Sasha's going to surprise us all in just a moment.
Oh, it's not that. It's not.
It's not that special.
It's not that. Well, it is. I mean, it is special. It's just not. You know, it's not earth-shattering.
Not that big, not an earth-shattering surprise.
No.
Hey, everybody. We're going to give it just a minute. Make sure everybody gets in here. I got to go check something. I'll be right back.
All right. Where's my quarter cup at? There it is. Where's my quarter cup? Hey everybody, hey Michelle, hey Teresa, I can't see who all is on here yet. There's me, Sheila, Lisa, hey Karen.
Which Karen's there?
Miss Karen Klein.
Karen
That's who I
Klein,
saw,
all right.
and maybe another. Hey Lisa, thanks Lisa. I would say that he's lucky if I do get a chance to cook anything. We both are lucky because it's not, you know, we have to. I do enjoy cooking. By the time we decide what we want, or you know, planning is tougher. So we try to make stuff for the week, or we decide on maybe 3 days a week we're cooking, and the other days are leftovers or whatever. But yeah, it's I like cooking stuff that. Crock pot style or casseroles. I like doing that kind of stuff, but it doesn't go over super great when you're trying to film it live. So
yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah.
So you do put part of it together and kind of show the end product or walk people through it, because the main thing is we want to eat recipes, eat food combinations, eat out, enjoy our food, and still lose weight. Put ourselves in a situation where we can still lose weight. So, hey, everybody, it's Travis and Sasha. As a couple, we are down about 150 pounds together. And this is the owner of the Shibboleth Lifestyle, and I'm the founder. It's a ministry first and foremost. We love helping people. We also want to thank our partners for making a way for us to save lives. We really feel like you're a part of our congregation. So thank you so much. There's so many people that need Shibboleth, and you're making a way to get that out there. No pills, no potions, no gimmicks, just powerful food combinations. In fact, the food combinations we espouse, they are more powerful than any pharmaceutical drug without the ramifications. So welcome. We're going to be doing some stuff in the kitchen. As I told Charles Grant earlier, Charles Grant, that guy, all day, not all day, but it feels like all day. He's like, what's Sasha cooking? What is Sasha cooking?
Oh, gosh.
And, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of work day she's going to have. But you're going to throw something together for us. So
I did
a couple more things, and I'm going to turn it over to her. Please share this video. And if God puts it on your heart, say something nice about Shibboleth. You can send people to our free version of Shibboleth, www.shibbolethlifestyle.com, www.shibbolethlifestyle.com. Please share. It really helps. As well, we accept stars. Thank you for the stars last week. So helpful when we get those stars. Helps us keep the lights on, keep our team members helping, doing one-on-ones and support and those kind of things. So thank you for all that you do. Now, with that said, Sasha, what are we cooking? And then I'll get behind the camera once you're ready to go to the stove.
Okay, I'll be ready. I'll be ready quick. But we're cooking chicken. We're cooking chicken. So I
You're not
try to do
just
something.
cooking chicken, 'cause
Not
I don't
just
eat
chicken.
just chicken.
You always sort of go, oh, chicken,
Yeah.
let's go out,
You
or
gotta
let's go.
dress it up.
You're not real enthusiastic when I say chicken. So, but I have found some different ways to do chicken that we
good.
love, and Yeah, and some seasonings. I found one recently. Y'all all probably already know about it, but I found one fairly.
I'm gonna get behind the camera. They've seen and heard me enough, and I'm gonna follow you around.
Okay.
I think. Let me see. I'm gonna turn. I need to turn it right. Let me do it this way. I'll get this right. Bear with us. And I'm gonna get it off of me. And I think we are almost, boom. I need to flip that back. Now I got it. Okay.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay, this is.
Sorry for my wobbly. I am not a cameraman, but I'm gonna do my best. All right, let's do it.
So we have this seasoning is Tony Chachere's. I'm not sure how you say that exactly. Tony, it's a Creole chicken marinade. This stuff is amazing, and we've used it in a couple different recipes. We've used it on the grill just to season chicken. I've never been a really great pan fryer chicken. I just don't. I haven't been good at that. I like to bake it, and so that it's or bake it. Of the recipes that we have in the library, when I've baked it, it's been really nice and tender, and they've been great. They've been great. So this marinade is one of our new favorites. So I'm using this marinade. It meets the condiment requirements. It's 40 calories per 1 tablespoon. So it's a great marinade. So I'm going to use that to marinate my chicken. I've been letting my chicken marinate for about 30 minutes. And I also just put some salt and pepper in there with it. So I'm using kind of a wok style pan, and to me the wok cooks it a little faster. It's like it's for stir fry, right? So it's a little bit stir fry friendly, but when I'm just doing chicken, I can cook a lot of it, kind of keep it moving, and cook it faster, and so it doesn't pan fry so fast. Slow. So anyway, I'm going to put a little bit of our MCT oil in there. I've got my MCT oil bottle. I'm just going to put a smidge in there. It's not going to take too much of that. It's probably a tablespoon's worth for my chicken. So I'm going to put my chicken in there and then just kind of watch that cook. And while that's cooking, I've got another. I'm going to also make a recipe called smashed cauliflower. So let me put my chicken in here. I'm going to lower that. I was letting that heat up. See, that's only on a medium heat with that MCT in there. So my wok is. Are you watching for anything? Comment you're watching, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of spread that out a little bit in there, and then kind of keep watching that while I'm flipping it, turning it. I did cut the chicken up into little pieces. I just cut it up with a pair of kitchen shears, and I've got 4 chicken breasts in here. So I'm planning to make us about 4 servings of this chicken. So what we'll do is we'll use this seasoning because it goes all kinds of different ways. Tonight we're going to make it with a recipe called smashed cauliflower. But so that's this one from the library. And I was a little skeptical about this one because it has Italian dressing mix in it, and I just didn't think that really went with mashed. When I think about mashed potatoes, this is what I was looking for was a mashed potatoes feel. First time I made this, I thought, well, I'm going to give it a try. It had good ratings. And so I made this, and it's amazing. It's really super flavorful. It does give you that potato feel, and the Italian seasoning is just it just seasons it up really nicely. So we're gonna make this smashed cauliflower. But so I'm gonna go ahead, and that recipe calls for a cup of water to boil with 2 bags of frozen cauliflower. So we'd already used about half of this, so I'm using the rest of this, which I think is going to give me approximately 2 bags. So I weighed it out, and it's slightly less than what 1 bag would weigh. So I'm going to put this in my pot, whoops, and bring that to boil. Get all that out. Get all the little mugglery out of there. Okay. I've got my cauliflower in there. Whoops. I'm not a meat cook. Travis and I do bargain sometimes, and he doesn't like to clean up after me. But if I cook, he cleans. That's not really true. We both kind of. I don't like really let you clean after me because I feel bad about the mess I made. So this is cooking. I'm just kind of flipping it, keeping it turned over and stuff. So, and this already smells great. This has been, like I said, it marinates for 30 minutes. You can marinate it longer. We've done this on the grill before with chicken. I would have rather done it on the grill, but they're putting a roof on the house and the deck is all messed up. So we were going to grill it tonight for you.
The hurricane about wiped the house out, so we couldn't use the grill because the deck is gone.
That is cooking. The cauliflower is gonna boil. It only needs a cup of water to boil with it. I did put my cup on. So I'm going to let that boil. And then this recipe, I've already got it calls for the Italian seasoning. You got the kiddos.
I'm coming back. There was a lull in the action, so just saying hey to the babies.
Well, this is a pretty, there's nothing really special, super special or different about this. It's just that a lot of times we get stuck in a chicken and broccoli box.
Yeah.
It's hard sometimes to think about, what are my other options besides chicken tonight? Well, this one we can have several different ways. We actually have done it. We actually will make it, and maybe for lunch tomorrow we might, if you've got any, there's certain soups that work, like some of maybe the progressive style soups. They're canned soups. They're called perfect pairings, and they work only if you add a lean protein source to them. So when you add chicken breast, chopped chicken or whatever to these soups, they work as a perfect pairing of fat loss soup. So a lot of the progressive soups are like that. There's some Campbell's Soup Healthy Choice. Some of those, you can find them all in the library. But if you've got chicken that's cooked.
Did you just say?
No, I said no.
That sounded like it. I'm just cutting
chicked. But if you got the chicken that's already cooked, you can toss it in some of these soups, especially while it's getting a little chilly outside. These are health-wise soups. They are high protein soup already, but they've got the protein in the mix, so in the powder. So for these, if you want to actually add lean chicken to them too, they're great to have. So we might do this for lunch one day. We also would have the rice pasta, which we're doing rice cauliflower, which is better. It's your category 2.
Yeah, that is actually a substitute for rice, so you get the flavor and texture of rice without the insulin response. So you can stay in efficient fat burning, but you get something that tastes just like rice.
Yeah. But you could have this chicken, and this rice counts as your category 2 plus 3. So you can have this chicken breast and mix it in with this rice pasta, and have that as your meal. And then of course you've got the macaroni and cheese and the Alfredo, the AHS pastas, which I don't have a box of that to show, but it's called AHS in our libraries. These are also category 2 and 3 pastas. So they just you make them up in the microwave or on the stove, and these are great to just put over. Have a fettuccine Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, something like that.
When you're in a hurry.
If you're in a hurry, they're great. To take to work or to take to if you're at work or something and you need a quick meal that way. They're great to take with you too. So these are cooking up really good. My cauliflower is boiling and getting tender over here. So the goal over here is just to let this get real nice and tender.
So let me see if this is what you're doing, Sasha. So we might have had, before we lost our weight, we might have had chicken, which is not a problem. But then we might have had that chicken cooked in a long chain triglyceride. Mm-hmm. So we might have been cooking some unhealthy fats into our chicken instead of medium chain triglycerides, which have no propensity to wind up as fat on the body. Mm-hmm. and instead of your mashed cauliflower, we would have had potatoes.
Yep.
So, and then we would have had rice, regular rice.
Mm-hmm.
So potatoes, rice, and chicken. But we would have got an insulin response, and we call that the fat bus. Our appetite would have elevated. We would have went into fat storage mode, storing the fats that we were consuming,
Right.
and we would have stopped our efficient fat burning. So what we've swapped out here, we've still got the chicken, but now we're cooking in those good fats that won't wind up on our body as fat. We're replacing the potatoes with mashed cauliflower. Going to taste like potatoes, but going to put the brakes on the fat bus. And then the rice, we're using Fiber Gourmet mock rice that tastes like rice. So we've got nothing that's going to provoke the fat bus. We're going to stay in efficient fat burning mode, having a meal that we used to have from a taste standpoint, the same type of meal. So that's what Shibboleth is all about, making those swaps, enjoying the flavor of all your favorite foods, but still losing weight instead of enjoying the flavor of all your favorite foods and gaining weight.
Well, that's right. That's right. That's So that chicken is. Those are nice big pieces still too. I was thinking they were going to cook down into fun little pieces, but we're going to let that continue to cook because those are not done on the inside yet. I'm still seeing some tanks, so we're going to keep letting those saute there, cook there, fry. So the mashed cauliflower calls for a few ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and add to my dish here. So it calls for a quarter cup of ghee butter. So tonight we have this clarified ghee butter. So I'm going to just
for the person asking if we're in Dalton, COVID pretty much ended our relationship with weight loss centers. We have a small center in Kennesaw, Georgia, that's open very limited hours. Everything we do is online. And I hear from people all the time that they prefer in person. The challenge with that is after now owning 12 different weight loss centers, they all start off with a bang, and then people quit coming. And then people get upset when those centers are no longer there. So we don't do that anymore. We are online, and we do have, though, one-on-one mentoring. We can do via Zoom meeting or over the telephone, and we do those for free because we're a ministry first and foremost. So you won't lack anything by doing our program online. In fact, people that do it online have gotten much better results than those people that do it in person. So you won't miss a thing except for a physical hug. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't know that everybody realizes that those appointments are, they are available. There are many available. They're not booking up entirely. And what we find is that people may think that their question's not worthy of an appointment, or they don't need it. Their problem is maybe too big or different than everybody else's, and they don't need. But a lot of times, just making that call and making that appointment time, it may take one little question that you think may be too easy or too hard or whatever. But sometimes just asking and talking things through, you can realize that maybe your question is not that odd or difficult, and sometimes it just can make the light bulb go off, and you just all of a sudden once that one little obstacle is opened up, it's like the floodgates open, and then you just really are able to retain everything. So if you hit a wall with the program and you don't know the next step to take, or you're stuck on this, just let's talk about it.
Let's help.
Because a lot of times the Facebook answers, and people, you're answering one question based on one scenario, and it's usually maybe a really quick one question. But a lot of times the answers that come really need to be expounded on with your situation, or with your, one question might lead to another. A lot of times one answer doesn't work for everybody because you may not like the product, or you may not like the, so it's, so really making that mentor appointment, we can really personalize it for you and answer the questions that are specific to you. So, get that, don't hesitate to make
meal planning, Chris, I appreciate that. And yes, we'll look for your message and get you set up with a mentor. They have hundreds of 5-star reviews. They're really excellent, and they have a heart to help people.
So I've added the quarter cup of ghee butter. It calls for 2 tablespoons of the reduced fat Parmesan cheese, which we got this one at Publix. So I've got that in there. It's calling for 1 pack of the Good Seasons Italian dressing packet. So I'm gonna pour that in there.
And you're just using a recipe, right out of the Shibboleth library, right?
Right.
Yep.
Yep, right out of the library. So
How many recipes are in that library now? Thousands?
gosh, yeah, there are thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's thousands of recipes in there. So and there's several different cauliflower recipes, mashed cauliflower recipes. So this one happens to be my favorite. There's another that's garlic, and just depending on the mood we're in, we make one or the other. This one's just been a real hit. So and depending on what ingredients we happen to have on us. So this one's got, the only thing I don't have in there yet is my half a cup of sour cream, the fat-free or the reduced fat sour cream. So I don't think I have enough to make half a cup. So what I'm going to do is substitute that with the Greek plain yogurt if I don't have enough. So I want to just see what I got here. I might have enough, but I use this for my approved mac and cheese I made for Thanksgiving dinner at Nanny's.
Ooh, that was delicious.
That one, but I was
That mac and cheese was a hit. They cleaned it out.
yeah.
And did they know that it was Shibboleth approved? No.
They did not know.
They had no idea they were eating Shibboleth approved mac and cheese.
So I'm in luck. I almost have a half a cup. I have enough that I'm not going to add anything to it. But if I didn't have enough sour cream, then I don't usually keep the Greek plain yogurt, the fat-free Greek plain yogurt. But I had some of this, and I could have used this. Is that the front of it? I could have used that instead of the sour cream. So, but
Diane says you really don't need to be shy.
I wish that it wasn't. I wish that it came more natural to me to not be shy, but I get a little too chatty, nervous. So
she likes to be on the other side of the camera.
I prefer the side he's on right now.
Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you for the stars. Thank you all for the stars. We appreciate it.
So I'm letting that continue to cook. I really would like to see all that liquid cook out of it too, and I actually like my chicken to be just a little bit crispy on the outside. So I'm just going to keep letting that cook a little bit more, and I'm going to take that out in just a minute and see how they're doing. That is actually enough for, yeah, that's definitely enough for more than 2 meals for us. 4 meals for us. So, alrighty, so my cauliflower, once my cauliflower has gotten kind of tender, after it's cooked down a little bit, really this was frozen cauliflower, so it just needed to thaw and get a little softer so need to be pliable. So, from here, salt and pepper is going to be to taste, so I'm going to wait on that for a minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the water off that cauliflower, and I pour it in here, and then I'm going to blend it.
Let's take a look at what's in here one more time.
Yep.
What all's in there?
You've got reduced fat, fat-free sour cream. You got half a cup of that. You got a quarter cup of ghee butter. You got a packet of Italian seasoning mix, and you've got 2 tablespoons of reduced fat Parmesan cheese.
Awesome.
So this is a lot of condiments in it too. So this one is but by the time you portion this out, and you have, I think it's a half a cup is a serving of this one too. So I'll double check that. But I'm gonna drain the water. There's not much water in this actually at all. Let me just drain this just to make sure. Yeah, there's not any water in this. That water all. Oh, you were over there. Sorry.
It's okay.
The water all drained out of it, or all steamed out of that. So I'm just going to add that to my bowl. And if you're, these are kid friendly too, kid approved too, and even the potatoes. A lot of times I can still taste the cauliflower and some stuff, but this one is a really great one because the Italian seasoning really does kind of mask the cauliflower in it. So let me see if I can get.
Thank you, Sonia. Thank you all.
maker has got a hold of my blender right here. I should have put that together before we started. So, but got my blender. So now I'm going to blend up my cauliflower with those seasonings, so I can get that all mixed up as to a potato-like consistency, mashed potato consistency. So. And then we're going to salt pepper this to the taste. Whoops. Potato frying. Make sure I'm getting everything off the bottom of it. Like it just a little chunky. Ooh, yeah. So, let me see, we're getting a nice texture. It's not runny, it's really nice texture that gives you a feel of potatoes. So, this is a really great.
Let me get a little closer look. If you'll spoon some up so they can see. Yep. Now, Sasha, if you wanted to make that a little thicker, what would you add? Just more cauliflower?
Yeah, probably just more cauliflower, because there's no real, the only liquid in this is the ghee butter and the, you might go easy, not have as much ghee butter or not do as much of the sour cream. But the only liquid in it is the cauliflower and the, the liquid that comes out of cauliflower.
I mean, they pass for potatoes.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of put this, the salt and pepper is really to each
Not that we can't have potatoes for you new folks. We can have them. It's just we got to eat them the right way in the right combination.
Right. Go ahead.
No, that's all.
I was going to say, if I wanted to have potatoes, I could have mashed potatoes. I couldn't, I'd make it with a little bit of ghee butter and have to watch my, have it with some fat-free sour cream. But then I would have to have another category too anyway. So tonight, we've got, because I would have had the chicken and the potato, and then the starch on that potato needs to be
neutralized with fiber. Yeah.
With fiber. So I would have had to have, maybe broccoli or maybe some, I could have even had, there's good, better, and best options.
You could have had that fiber gourmet rice.
Right. Could have the rice with it. But this is all that we're going to have, because this, for us, calorie-wise and combination-wise, this is this is the best.
Sasha, the cauliflower has a higher thermic effect than the potato. When we're digesting cauliflower, we actually burn a lot of the calories off from the meal just trying to digest and break down the cauliflower. We call that exercise on a plate. Whereas a potato, a little more difficult to digest, and not more difficult to digest, but digests so much faster that it doesn't have as high a thermic effect.
Right.
It's all about optimization, depending on how fast you want to lose weight.
So I'm going to grab another spatula out of here. Another thing. This is
pretty much it.
Now,
you said that you were going to make me rice, or did I misunderstand? We can make that off camera, but I want some rice.
We can do that.
Would you show them that rice one more time? I'm going to put that chicken in my tortilla.
I actually like the way this, yes, that's right. I forgot to say that too.
Yeah, I'm putting my chicken in a tortilla. Sasha's having chicken and mock potatoes.
That's about perfect. So I'm going to let that go. And then
I want my rice.
Look at this tortilla I found.
Show us this approved tortilla.
We found this one that's a new one. Queso and jalapeno.
Flip that bad boy over and let me see the nutrition label and hold it up here. 35 calories. Is that why it's approved? No. It's that, how much fiber? I can't read it through the camera. How many carbs?
8.
So out of the 8 carbohydrates, 7 are fiber and have no impact on blood sugar. That means that's exercise on a plate. I love it. Good job. Good pick.
They're pretty small there.
And they're so small, I could get away with 2 of those. I tell our students not to do that, but those are so tiny. It's like street tacos, right?
Yes. So these are these take about 20 minutes to make. You boil those the same way, but this is nice and easy.
Can y'all tell I make her nervous?
Yes. Well, I like my potatoes that consistency. Since you're not eating them at all, then that's
Oh, I'm gonna eat some. I just love that chicken and tacos with rice.
really
But I don't mind having potatoes with a taco.
the Italian seasoning has enough stuff
Thanks,
in
Monica.
it that it doesn't need much salt and pepper or anything at all. So we're gonna have so we're gonna be done with that. We're just gonna have a really simple, easy dinner, and the chicken the chicken is cooked. It's still nice and tender, and I'm going to use this in probably a couple of meals this week. Have it on a salad.
Thank you, everybody, for the stars. Appreciate
it. I haven't tried that marinade.
Will you do me one more favor?
Sure.
Will you get a portion control plate out and just put that on the plate? Let's finish this up strong, and just show them the portion that they'll be consuming, and it's literally exercise on a plate. We're controlling insulin. We're in efficient fat burning mode. And this is what people call, I don't like the term, it's what they call, go ahead and get that other one if you don't mind. It's what I forgot where I was going with that because I was watching you. What was I saying? I forgot. I'll just shut up. So, yes.
You want me to put that side too?
Yeah, let's go on.
The way we
That's a good portion, and then put your chicken on the other side.
Okay.
Literally exercise on a plate. Insulin control, burning calories through digestion. You're activating your blowtorch. Literally activating your blowtorch. We like that saying because you're turning on your metabolism. Plenty of protein to preserve muscle.
Yep. So now I have left room open to have something else. I could have had maybe even a little shibby biscuit or something with this.
Thank you,
if I wanted
Diane.
to, but that's about your portion. I think that I would have to use my little cup, that thing to measure to see if that ends up being about half a cup.
Diane, you can get little cheap plates like this one. We have portion plates around the house. You don't have to have them. You could use the 2-hand rule. But these nicer ones that I use for illustrative purposes, I get off of Amazon. I get them off of Amazon. You just search portion control plates, and you'll find quite a few. Or if you want to go through our website to Amazon, you'll see our portion plates at the top menu of the website. Once you're logged in, you'll see Travis Recommends, and you'll see the different portion plates we have here in the house. All right. Good job, Sasha.
Well, that one was, we've been out of town, and with all the stuff going on at the house, we've not been grocery shopping, and we've got to do a few more kind of cool ones. But this is simple, and everybody.
The hurricane really set us back. We were in good flow doing these, and then the hurricane hit. So two hurricanes this year, crazy, and we've had a lot of damage to the house. So lots of stuff going on. And our little children want to say bye.
I've been trying to step over that one
Actually,
too.
they don't want to say bye. Elvira, she's asleep. Enzo,
I was trying to dance around.
y'all give out. Tell them bye. Your website, our website is myshibboleth.com. Let me turn this back around. I can answer any questions too if you need me to answer something. Our website is myshibboleth.com. That's our full program, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And then you just need your username and password. If you've lost your username and password, we've got thousands of members, and some hadn't been around in a while. So if you forgot how to log in, just shoot us an email to info@myshibboleth.com, or private messages, info@myshibboleth.com, or you can reset it yourself, www.myshibboleth.com. is, you can't miss it. There's only one Shibboleth weight loss program. So you can Google that, go to myshibboleth.com, username, password, or if you're new to Shibboleth and you want to get started with our beginner program for free, you can go to www.shibbolethlifestyle.com. Oh, so Diane, you go to myshibboleth.com, and when you log in, assuming you know your username and password, you'll see a menu at the top of the website. And do you know exactly where Travis Recommends is?
Yes, it's under Travis. It's under you just look for your name. It's under Travis.
Just look for my name in the menu at the top of the website after you log in. If you look for my name, click that drop down box, right?
Yep.
And then
it says Travis Recommends at the very bottom.
Travis Recommends.
Yep. If you're on your phone, it's going to be Yep. If you're on your phone with it, you're going to click on this menu at the top here as it drops down, and you'll see Travis Recommends at the bottom of that menu right there. And then that was the phone number. Sorry. You're going to see, when you see that menu, you're going to click on Travis. Then you're going to see Travis Recommends at the bottom of that menu right here. So when you click on that one, then it's going to take you to all sorts of products that he recommends, and you can sort.
Is it under miscellaneous, maybe?
You can sort it alphabetically, and I believe you can search it too. The search bar is.
I don't think he ever added it, did he?
I thought he did, but it is down. It's down there just a few swipes down. I'll get you to the plate.
And yes, we are still planning on doing the sauerkraut cake. It does not, if you're listening and you just went, ew, it does not taste like sauerkraut. It's delicious chocolate cake, and it's made with sauerkraut. Don't tell anyone. So yes, we will do that before the challenge is over. We're in day 15 of the challenge. We have 9 more days, and we will be doing sauerkraut cake that does not taste like sauerkraut.
There's actually there's actually in all these filters up here at the top of it, there's an option for portion control, dishes and containers. And if you hit that, then it'll take you to all of the different ones that he recommends. So you can see those will come up immediately. So, and that'll take you directly to the Amazon store or wherever you got them.
All right, everybody, we appreciate you all tuning in tonight. And we wish you a early happy Thanksgiving. We celebrated ours over the weekend with her nanny in Eatonton, so we're done. We're back on the weight loss trek, and we hope that you'll enjoy your holidays, but then get right back on Shibboleth, and let's finish the year very strong, very strong. We can do that. We can go into 2023 leaner, healthier, happier, and still enjoy all these holidays that are coming up. All right. Thank you all. Good night.
Thank y'all so much. Bye.